3 years ago this summer, my husband and I adopted this precious little puppy, and we named her Ellie. Let's talk about what happened to Ellie when I got pregnant with twins 3 months after Ellie came home. Let's start with a little bit of background on Ellie. Ellie came from a dog rescue that takes dogs from rural areas in Texas where there's a huge stray dog overpopulation problem and brings them to the East Coast to be adopted. Ellie was found as a stray dog. It was believed that she was dumped. She and her litter of 10 other puppies, they all had terrible hookworms by the time that someone found them, and they had been out in the sun for several hours. They were in really terrible shape. By the time the rescue got their hands on them, they took them to the emergency vet, and Ellie and all of the other surviving puppies went through a lot of medical care in that process. Ellie was one of the puppies that survived the treatment. Not all of them did. And when Ellie was discharged from the vet, she went to a foster in Texas and then another foster on the East Coast before she moved in with us, and we discovered that she was not quite a normal dog. Ellie had a lot of behaviors that were normal for puppies, things like being destructive, chewing on furniture, but she also had some very weird anxiety quirks, like always being anxious unless she was inside of her crate. So Ellie was the opposite of a normal dog. We never had to crate train her. We had to train her to spend time outside of her crate. So by the time we found out I was pregnant a couple months after Ellie got home, we were already suspicious that she was a unique situation.